his both arms up so that when Jones caught him, he came right into those two forearms.
So Eddie Jones has to go out of the game with 3, and John Barry, who is used sparingly by the Lakers, but a good extra guard to have on your team, former Atlanta Hawk Jets.
Well, they like him because he comes in shooting and he can score.
Kukoc slapped away by Horry. Randy Brown playing inspired defense since he has come in the second quarter. And offensively, he's coming off a season's high of 14 points in Monday's victory against Phoenix. Well, the Bulls bench coming alive. Here is Michael Jordan finally over. Horry hits. Michael Jordan gets his first points of the second quarter, 15 in the game. Longley second with 14.
Michael is quick. Everything about him is quick.
He's prime, no question about it, as he is definitely inspired by facing the Lakers. Working against Rodman is Eldon Campbell with a fine baseline spin.
See, he's got it all. He really does. See, he's got a nice hook. He's got a nice fadeaway jump shot. But then he has the up and under, plus the power drop step move.
Rodman playing the center position right now for the Bulls. Relatively smaller team out on the court.
That's why you have to go through Campbell at the other end of the court. Take advantage of the height disadvantage that Rodman has.
Slapped away by Rick Fox, and this will be an easy layup at the other end. So the ball was knocked away from Michael Jordan, and Rick Fox, struggling early, has 2 points in the game. 13-point lead. It was 17, and Phil Jackson and the Bulls call a timeout with 3:57 remaining in the first half, a 13-point Bull lead.
Now there's a nice strip by Fox and getting the ball out. Now we're saying here this evening, the Lakers cannot get anything going in their half-court game. They're struggling in their three-point shooting, but the opportunities are there.
You know the game. Now get inside and log on to NBA.com and reach every team and every player. Explore NBA news and notes. Visit the NBA store. Or chat with NBA players and coaches. Enter NBA.com arena and go courtside for live game audio broadcasts and on-screen play-by-play. It's all here. The online world of the NBA. Go to the NBA.com.
Isuzu, builders of the completely reinvented 1998 Isuzu Rodeo, Isuzu Go Farther, and by Red Lobster, where a slam dunk involves melted butter. Red Lobster, because life on land is dry.
The Magnificent Mile during the Christmas season. A shopper's delight on Michigan Avenue here in Chicago, where the Bulls lead the Lakers 46-33. Tomorrow on TBS, Timothy Dalton stars as James Bond in The Living Daylights, part of 13 Days of 007. Tomorrow night, beginning at 8:05 Eastern, only on the Superstation. That's Bond. James. Like it?
I do.
Steve Kerr, three-point shooting expert, has checked into the game. So a three-guard offense in effect. Bill Wennington making his first appearance.
They start out with a little motion, a little weave, and then they come right back into the triangle.
Wennington deflected by Eldon Campbell. The follow-up by Jordan misses, and here's Rick Fox with 3.5 to go in the fourth half.
Now in this first half, the Lakers are really struggling with their threes. They're only 2 for 8.
13-point lead. Nick Van Exel for 3 and way off the mark. Van Exel struggling from three-point range in the early going.
Now Steve Kerr is out with a bruised kneecap. He's missed 10 games.
And Bill Wennington also was injured. He had a tendonitis in the right elbow. Came off the injured list this 6 game. So the injured getting healthy. Wennington blocked again by Campbell, and the 24-second clock expires. So Wennington can't get much elevation, and Campbell has been right in his face twice.
2 key subs during the championship years have been Wennington and Kerr. Because they come in, they keep the center honest because Wennington takes them high, and then Steve Kerr just spots off over everything, a penetration of Jordan, and then the forgotten man, Scottie Pippen. Maybe not forgotten.
Eldon Campbell, basket and a foul. So far, the Bulls have kept the Lakers at bay. The Lakers had 20 points in the first half, only 15 so far in the second quarter.
Well, you can see, I mean, this guy's giving you a lot of different moves. I see he comes in, and then, he really nailed Wennington with that right elbow. Caught Wennington right in the ribs.
Eldon Campbell with a three-point play, and it is now a 10-point game. The Lakers have scored 7 straight points.
The thing right now, you can't have 107 points a game and a 10-point differential if you don't play hard for 48 minutes.
Jordan with a move to the baseline and a foul against Rick Fox. Jordan will go to the free throw line, and Fox with his first foul. That is the 4th team foul against the Lakers. Bulls also have 4. Join host Vince Cellini and Cheryl Miller at the conclusion of the first half of the Nike halftime report. Scores and highlights from the night, as well as any other news from around the league coming up on the Nike halftime report. Michael Jordan. There's Eddie Jones and Kobe Bryant on the bench discussing things. Jones with 3 and Bryant with 3 personal.
You can see some imposing stats there by Michael. During the course of the season, Michael gets to the line 9 foul shot attempts a game. But throughout his career, an 84% free throw shooter. This year, only 76%.
6 of 7 tonight at the line, so he has been sharp on the stripe en route to his 17 points. John Barry is fouled by Steve Kerr. That is his second and the 15th foul against the Bulls.
You have to pay attention to John Barry because he comes in, he loves to shoot threes. They give him the green light. He can put the ball on the floor and take you to the basket. Plus, he's an excellent passer in traffic. Del Harris likes his talent, and they're looking down the road at him because they'd like him to be able to play the point guard also.
As you can see, playing a little more than 8 minutes a game in a team loaded with backcourt players.
Well, they're happy with Van Exel and Derek Fisher as the backup at the point. But in case of an injury, you always want to have that third guy.
Lead is down to 10 once again as the Lakers crash. Here's Dennis Rodman to the pass to Wennington. And Wennington is fouled. Eldon Campbell upset with that ball. He thought he had the ball instead of the man. It's Campbell picking up his first and 12 teams in 5 fouls.
Dick, the ball movement by the Bulls was excellent, and this is just a strong move, and that's the way to take it to the basket. Take it with 2 hands, send it down strong. Campbell, an excellent shot blocker. He gets 2 a game. Definitely hit him on that shot.
What's interesting, Hubie, despite the 10-1 record here at home, Phil Jackson didn't think that the Bulls were playing that well, even though they were winning at home. So for the first time, he held a practice yesterday at the United Center. Normally they are out at Deerfield, but they were at the United Center practicing on this court yesterday.
Dick, they're shooting 43% from the field. That's 23rd in the league. 30% in threes and only 68% on the line.
Jordan is fouled. You talk about the free throw shooting. They are 27th out of 29 teams in the NBA on free throws.
Yeah, so he's bringing him in here and saying, look, I'm not going to tell you that my triangle offense is not working. What I'm telling you is that we're getting you good shots, and you players are missing the shots, plus you are missing the foul shots.
Jordan makes the first free throw. Michael Jordan this season versus his career.
Well, you can see he's 6 points down from his career, but how about the field goal percentage? He's 9 down from his career average. The field goal attempts are the same, so it's not that. So it's the foul shooting is down, and then his field goal percentage is down.
Tonight so far, Michael Jordan, 19 points, 8 of 9 from the line. He's already gone to the line 9 times, and he has 1:48 remaining in the first half. Campbell turnaround over Wennington. Horry tips it out. Eldon Campbell again with a short baseline shot. And Dennis Rodman with his 10th rebound of the game. Again, the Lakers with opportunities inside. Jordan off the rim. And out of bounds, it'll be Lakers ball with 1:29 on the clock.
Now, we might have seen it first, because that is his second air ball. Tell Marty Aronoff, come on, we need a stat here. Jordan, that's his second air ball and a half. That's the first time I've ever seen.
That's why they call him Air Jordan?
No, that's Air Jordan.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure exactly what.
He just came in from the mezzanine to get that rebound.
That was an air ball. Thought it might have skimmed off the front rim, which I'll always give him that benefit of the doubt, as you know. Jordan working against Fox. 10 on the shot clock. Getting down to a minute to go in the half. Wennington hopping over Ori hits. Bill Wennington, that's what he does best. And he gives the Bulls a 53-38 lead.
Yeah, see, he takes your center away from the basket, and he's usually a high percentage shooter. He just has to get back in shape. Same thing with Kerr.
Well, the Bulls again up by 15 points with under a minute remaining. And 10 on the shot clock for the Lakers. Now it's down to 10. And now again a 15-point lead. Double team on Ori with 1 second, and the clock runs out before Campbell could get up and lay it in.
That's the kind of half it has been.
Bad clock management.
Yeah, and very frustrating for Del Harris, for Elton Campbell, and for Ori. Ori did a great thing. Anytime you're double team, take the guys away from the basket. He did, and he opened up the area for Elton Campbell. Unfortunately, he didn't throw a lot to the front of the ring.
So the Lakers woes with 35% shooting from the field and 7 turnovers. You do that against the defending world champs on their floor, you're going to be behind by double digits. Jordan is fouled, and that'll be Rick Fox with his second, and Michael again will go to the line. So he'll be at the stripe double digits in the first half.
Well, you know he's at the top of his game anytime that he gets over 10 foul shot attempts. He's making things happen tonight. I'm just impressed with his quickness, because we had him earlier this season where he was nowhere as quick as he is this evening.
Revved up going against the Laker team. Lakers getting a lot of play in the NBA as a team that could possibly unseat the Bulls, who've been playing without Pippen. Lakers without Shaq. And I think the Bulls will have something to say, and they're saying something already in this game, leading 55-38, matching their biggest margin. Playing for the final shot for all intents and purposes of this first half. Nick Van Exel guarded by Randy Brown. 5 on the clock. Kerr not giving Barry any kind of a look, and fouls it, and that'll be 3 free throws coming up, and Kerr is upset with himself.
Barry, when he came up down from the middle of the lane, you know, they set that up. They set a screen for him. He came right up the middle of the lane. He was looking for the 3 right from the catch. And then as he went with the ball fake, he catches Kerr up. Kerr catches him with his hip to hip there.
Third personal foul on Steve Kerr. The Lakers have been without Eddie Jones, their leading scorer. With Shaq out of action, he has 3, and Kobe Bryant, who scored 9 points in spectacular fashion off the bench, also with 3. Judd Bushler coming in for the final 4.5, and Bill Wennington.
Right now, what the Bulls are doing is they're going with all their 3-point guys, and then they'll have Rodman as the inbound, but they'll push quickly, and they're looking for you to get in a tough matchup. They got 4.5 seconds. There's plenty of time.
Here's Michael Jordan. He's got the catch, and he's got Bushler with the layup underneath as the Lakers fall asleep defensively. 1.9 remaining. Rick Fox fires it up and misses as the Chicago Bulls hold the top-scoring team in the NBA to only 41 points. As the Bulls starter seeing a lot of action at 50, with Michael Jordan leading the way with 21.
Now just watch the 3 shirts go right for Michael and leave Bushler underneath wide open.
And that is the end of the first half here at the United Center with the Chicago Bulls all over the LA Lakers to the tune of 57-41.
Inside Stuff, Saturdays on NBC.
PlayStation Athletic Department. So Michael Jordan with things in hand at the half. 21 points after 2 quarters for Michael and a 16-point lead for the Chicago Bulls over the Lakers. We welcome you to the Nike Halftime Report, where all the highlights are handcrafted. That's our promise to you. I'm Vince Cellini. She's Cheryl Miller. Let's get right to it with some highlights. And watching the Cleveland Cavaliers play last season was like watching John Tesh and Kenny G in a battle of the bands. I mean, this was torture, but an influx of rookie talent and the high-flying Shawn Kemp has made for pleasing up-tempo play for Cleveland and a recent 10-game win streak. The retooled Cavs in Atlanta challenging the Hawks in the top record in the Eastern Eastern Conference. We go to the Georgia Dome now. Lenny Wilkins, the former Cavs coach, facing Mike Fratello, the former Hawks coach. And look at the ball movement here, Cheryl.
Don't see this anymore, but that's why they lead the East with the records. Good ball movement by the Hawks.
And then Steve Smith with the finish. The Hawks with the 10-point lead in the first. Second quarter, Smith to Christian Laettner. And Laettner, ball on the floor and then to the basket, going in strong. Hawks had a 2-point lead at that point. Third quarter now, Sean Kemp racing over to Kemp.
Showing a little range there.
Knocking that one down. The Cavs had a 2-point advantage at that point now. But we fast forward you to 5.5 minutes left, a little more than that. And now the Atlanta Hawks have pushed it out to a 12-point lead. Cleveland had won 7 straight on the road. Atlanta looking for their 4th straight win. Another solid game tonight. Heat at the Wizards, MCI Center. Zoe back in D.C. and back in uniform. After the surgery on the left knee, didn't waste time getting a shot. Knocks down that jumper over Terry Davis. Wizards, though, 21-8. Wizards just dominating this game. Weber, backdoor pass to a cutting Cal Chaney for the layup. 44-27 Wizards. And Rod Strickland with the strip of Timmy Hardaway and gets the easy lay-in. Hardaway was scoreless through 3 quarters of play. Believe that? Then Mourning and Davis get tangled up. Both picked up technicals there. A little frustration, but a little happiness for the Wizards. 88-74. That is the final. Strickland had 21 in the game. Mourning returns with 24, but not enough. And now the Wizards 6-0 in their new arena, the MCI Center. Milwaukee, Charlotte. Fourth quarter, 8.5 minutes left. Charlotte with a 3-point lead over the Bucks. The Hornets have won their last 4. The Bucks have lost 3 in a row. Detroit beaten in New York Tuesday night. Now at the Nets, and it's New Jersey 87-78 with 6:35 to go there. Grant Hill with 12. Keith Van Horn continues to impress. 19 so far in that game. The Wizards at home, perfect. A little flawed on the road. What's with that?
It's really a Jekyll and Hyde team on and on the road. But I'll tell you one thing. When you have Ross Strickland scoring 21 points tonight, you have Juwan Howard, and then you have C. Webb playing. When those 3 guys are on, and then you throw in Calvert Chaney, who is much more relaxed offensively when he's at home, this team is truly hard to beat, which they're showing at the new MCI Arena.
But a nice plus, I think, for the Heat to get Joe back in there and playing well.
It was nice, but not enough.
Not quite. The Nike halftime report goes away. Then we return with Hoop in the Heartland. The Knicks go bird hunting. New York stepping up against Indiana. Somebody was going to win their 4th in a row. Patrick and company hoping that somebody wore the dark jerseys.
You guys know, what are you doing? Hey, you know, the only time you guys yell box out is when you're out of donut. You guys remind me of my shoe closet. I got 1 penny and a bunch of loafers.
Snowboarding, bad for you, it's my darling one. Well, let's see. We need something light and portable with a good clear sound. This can also do the trick. Would you be interested in looking at a car stereo? You know, for the sleigh?
You'll find hundreds of great gifts at Circuit City's holiday sale, all at guaranteed low prices. Like this Samuel City boombox, just $59.99. Now at Circuit City.
And we welcome you back to the Nike halftime report. Tuesday night, the Knicks strong-armed the visiting Pistons using a combination of solid defense and a big dose of Patrick Ewing to win their 3rd in a row. The night after, New York at Indiana, facing a Pacer team also winners of 3 straight. trying to end the torment at the hands of the Knickerbockers. We go to Market Square Arena now. It turned out to be a very good game, but a tight game. Fred Hoiberg beats the shot clock buzzer for 3. And then Patrick, working on Smits, turns on him and raises and knocks it down. 75-69 Pacers in the fourth. Patrick Ewing with a miss. Mark Jackson with a basketball. Take it, Cheryl.
All the way down the court. Now watch this. Splits the defense. Go up. Can we see the shake? Oh, poor Jeff Van Gundy. Not real happy about that.
That was Van Gundy's shake. Indiana 87-80. Ewing with 23. 11 rebounds. Smith's 18 and 7. Pacers win their 4th straight. The Knicks have now lost 6 straight on the road. As we take a look at Indiana now, Cheryl, close to home, close to family for you.
Yes.
Talk about the Bird influence on this team.
Well, last season, this was an Indiana team that once the starters stepped on, they hoped that they could score enough points to cushion their lead so that when the second unit came in and it swarmed it, that they would still have some points. That is not the case this season. Larry Bird has done an excellent job of really instilling a lot of confidence in the second unit. Guys like Travis Best, Jalen Rose, Fred Hoiberg has been shooting extremely well. Then you had Antonio Davis, and then Mark Pope, who's been non-existent, has played extremely well for this Indiana team.
Why is he able to find a spot for Jalen Rose, a productive area for him?
Larry came in and he just basically analyzed Jalen's game. First of all, you have a big 2 guard who has point guard abilities. You have a guy that can shoot the 3-point shot and now can post up. All he had to do was really work on his mid-range game. He's done that, and it's still a lot of confidence in Jalen Rose, and it's paid off in big dividends.
Yeah, proofs in the pudding, no doubt about that. Back to the scores. The Timberwolves pounded at home by the Lakers a night ago. Losers of 10 of 13 at Philadelphia, and look at the Sixers, 85-77. Allen Iverson with 21 in this game. Our Brian Burwell is a PS to this game, saying the Pistons are hot after Jerry Stackhouse could pull the trigger on a trade. Maybe that'll happen soon. We'll keep you posted. Back to the Lost World. Toronto, the Raptors seeking their first home win in 43 days. They're hosting Boston. Look at Boston move the basketball around. McCarty for 3. Yes, knocks that one down, and that gave some cushion to the Green. Thank you, Knott. 87-83 now, 11 ticks left. Raptors looking to fall 2-22. On night of the Grizzly, Vancouver at San Antonio, tied at 47 late in the first half. Abdul Rahim to see his numbers at Elliott for San Antonio. Later tonight, after the Lakers and the Bulls, it's Inside the NBA. I'll be here along with Cheryl for scores and highlights and league news, and a special feature on Laker point guard Nick Van Exel. He's been a pretty good guy. He's been almost Saint Nick this year. His story after the game. Lakers in Chicago at the break. 16-point lead for the Bulls. We'll be right back on the Nike Halftime Report in a moment.
At True Value, we've got all the decorations and gifts you'll need to get your home ready for the holidays. Like anything else that might help. This 4-piece ratcheting gear wrench set makes a great gift at only $21.88. True Value. It's Christmas and help is just around the corner.
If you're feeling a slight chill, break away for a warm holiday feast. The ultimate feast at Red Lobster. Succulent lobster tail, sizzling shrimp, steaming snow crab, and on top of it all, free dessert. It's our warmest offer of the season. Don't miss the ultimate feast with free dessert for a few weeks only at Red Lobster.
Quickie from Skydome, it is a final. Boston a winner over Toronto, 88-83. Antoine Walker, nice night again with 18. The kid, Tracy McGrady, stepped up with 17 for a career high, but not enough. A look ahead on the Turner schedule, Friday night on TNT, 8 p.m. Eastern, the Heat at Philadelphia. Hardaway versus Iverson. Somebody's going to get crossed over in that game. Next Tuesday, Charlotte Hornets at Boston, and Friday again, it's Miami on TNT, off the road to Detroit. All games followed by Inside. One way to keep up on news and stats from around the league, CNNSI.com, a website that knows no boundaries. Check it out, click on, and go crazy. From the United Center, the Bulls trying to work their way to 11-1 at home. At the break, Bulls have this one in hand. We'll see what happens in the second half in a moment.
If you're going to create electricity, use it. The Seiko Kinetic Watch
electrically charged every time you move your body.
You know, working on autos is more than just looking up parts or bringing up seats. Most of all is listening. Because my customers know more about their cars than I'll ever know. They know every rattle by part. I mean, that car is their baby. So when they got a problem they're going to face themselves, I'm going to do my best to help them get whatever they need, no matter what it is. People like that, they don't deserve anything less than the best I can give.
Are you looking for that red-hot gift this holiday? That gift that's hotter than hot. The one on everyone's list. Then come to Wendy's and get a spicy chicken sandwich. It's very hot. And while you're there, say hello to Dave.
You there, man? Is it still the holidays?
Yeah, where you been, pal?
I'm not too late. I can still get presents. Where?
Office Max. They've got loads of great gifts. Attachés, pens, software.
Intelligent guy.
At guaranteed low prices so you don't waste time shopping around.
Good night for that. Hurry to Office Max and start my shopping.
Couldn't we just charge it? Office Max. We go to the max for you.
You got a 10,000-acre fire and freezing right down there. Let's go. Not quite that fast.
For America's most elite firefighters, but for their leader,
Who's a prison break? Take me down.
this time the enemy is not nature. How we all.
Let me see if you still know how to fly it.
Firestorm, rated R. January 9th, only in theaters. This program is authorized under broadcasting rights granted by the National Basketball Association. Any publication, reproduction, or other use of the pictures, descriptions, or accounts of this game without the express written consent of the National Basketball Association is prohibited.
Welcome back to the NBA on TBS here at the United Center in Chicago. The Bulls playing a textbook game, putting on a clinic and leading the LA Lakers 57-41 at halftime. And the statistics back up what the Bulls have done. They are shooting 49% to 34 for the Lakers. Luke Longley already exceeding his season's average in scoring and rebounds. Eddie Jones with personal foul problems. He's got 3, only 2. The rebounding story, and we have to go back to the top, Ruby, when you said that the way to play the LA Lakers is to keep them in a half-court game. And that is precisely what the Chicago Bulls have done tonight.
Well, the main thing there, Dick, is that you cannot give them turnovers so they get out on the floor. 4 turnovers for Chicago. Anytime that Chicago shoots, they're missing 12 offensive rebounds. They cannot get out in fast breaks. You keep them in a half-court game, now they struggle. Their first unit, 10 for 35, shooting 28%, plus 2 for 10 in threes. They can't get it done. But the shots are there. It could be a great second half here.
It all adds up to a Bulls lead, but the Lakers have the explosiveness to come back. And speaking of explosiveness, what about Michael Jordan in the first half?
Well, this guy right now, he just looked at us and said, so much for my index finger that's dislocated. That was a 3. Beautiful head fake right there. And this is just a strong move, finishing with that good left hand. This is what we mean by his quickness. He's been quick all night. The head fake and then the up and under step through. Michael on his way to a big 21.
And he's gone to the line 11 times and has made 10 of them. Always an indication that he is on his game. And right now, let's check in with Brian Burwell.
Thank you, Dick. Now, that 41 points for the Lakers ties their season low for the half. And Del Harris said the thing that bothers him is they're not getting out and playing their game, which is up-tempo, but also they don't have the good sense when the up-tempo, when the fast break isn't there, to work around and get some good shots in the half-court set. And he says they just have to work on that a little bit better in the second half. Back to you guys at the table.
All right, the scoring leaders for the Lakers, Eldon Campbell with 11, but he hasn't done the job off the glass. Nick Van Exel, 9. Kobe Bryant, 9. And John Barry, 5. Bryant and Eddie Jones, each with 3 personal fouls. For the Bulls, Michael with 21, Luke Longley with 14, Tony Kukoc 8, Ron Harper 7. A lot more, it looks like, than 3 men in double figures when this one is over, Christian.